Hello and welcome to you're right there. Hello and welcome to the Ditty. We're on camera now. I'm Zara.
And I'm in, and I was blind for a second, but now I can see again.
You were blind and now you can see. Well, that's a good start. Good start.
Yeah.
So I have found a new musician
Okay.
and I have a dilemma. It's in my vein of like bluesy country indie something, right? And he is playing in Amsterdam on the 3rd of February. And the ticket's currently at €25, which is fantastic.
Not a bad deal.
Not a bad deal. However, to go to this establishment, you must also pay for a membership for a month or a year. So if you're going with people, that's a ×2. In my head, this guy coming back around a second time is going to be more expensive, but he will also be in a bigger venue. In fact, I'd be willing to put money on it. The next time he comes around, those tickets are double, triple, maybe. Right?
Without doubt.
Without a doubt, I'm so sure of it. And so I'm like, I could buy his very nice burgundy coloured vinyl and enjoy that forever. Or I could go to this venue and pay the membership, but it's only standing, which I don't enjoy, for
Okay.
less.
I'm just going to move myself a little bit because there we go.
Do you know what? That's how we're going to do it.
Yeah. Here we are. There we are.
And so my dilemma is, and actually what I think I prefer, so I'm not sure, buy the vinyl,
Yes.
right? Because that's the signal the guy needs and his team and everybody needs to like put money in. Put money into this guy because he's selling, right? Buying physical is way better than listening to a stream. Just what it is. Buy the vinyl, be happy with the vinyl, wait for the tickets the second time around because he strikes me as the kind of artist that will keep the same kind of show. I don't think I'm going to be seeing fireworks. I think it's just going to be very good.
Okay.
And then pay the more money for the comfortable seats to enjoy whatever work that is. His next album release is what I think. What would you do?
Probably go and see him at the first one for the reason that you can always turn around to people then if he becomes really big and go, I was there at the beginning, mate.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm not paying £300 a ticket, or euros in your case.
Yeah,
I already paid however many euros for a ticket
yeah.
at the beginning. So, yeah.
I'm really half and half. I'm within 30 seconds of hearing the opening track to the album. By the way, I stumbled upon this guy, not quite sure how I got there, but within 30 seconds, I was checking his social media and I had a look to see the tickets came up, but I had a look to see if he's got vinyl. That's how I was like, this guy. So I think I'm going to buy the vinyl now because I have a feeling, just like him, the price will go up. I think the price of his tickets will go up.
Thing is, as an up and coming artist,
Yeah.
I take it this is his first release, this album.
It's not, but I don't think he's been on a European tour. At the moment, this guy on Riviere, I don't know how to say the thing, right? He's sitting in a pub in Ireland singing with the people who usually play in the pub because he's playing down the road.
So is it not better to put your backing behind him at this point where he's got nothing and he needs it by going to see his show and paying however much it is now and buying the vinyl now rather than wait until a little bit further down the line where he's got the money now?
Got the backing, yeah. I don't know.
I'd go in at, if it was me,
I am tempted.
I would be happier with people going, we're going to support you as a startup now because, although he's not a startup, he
Yes, in terms of what I think he's capable of, I think this is just the very beginning. I don't know why. I've not been wrong much, to be fair, over the last year or so. Even when an artist has released a song and they've been releasing a song for, I'm like, that's gonna do something. And so far they have. I just have this very strong sense that this guy is gonna be, I think he's gonna do stuff.
So at the beginning, back him, giving
And
him.
buy the vinyl at the gig,
There you go.
by the way.
There you go. That's what I
Okay.
think. And on the subject of vinyl,
Yeah.
I just say
Yeah.
independent record dealers,
Yeah.
on record dealers, and many of them there are. And generally, it's a good service because being on the way up and all of that. Hey, fucking ever. If somebody buys a vinyl from you, it would be nice if you sent it in the same month.
What have you purchased? Where from? And what's going on?
Well, it's not quite as bad as that, but
No,
you
but
know, when you buy, when you buy something, and generally you get the email saying, "Thank you very much for your purchase. We've taken your fucking money,
oh yeah,
right?
lickety split.
And then we will let you know when it's been processed and it's out for delivery." And it's all right. It's only been a few days, but in this day and age where you don't want to be hanging about for it, because there are other companies out there that will bang it in a post the same, well, pretty much the same day, and you'll have
Yes.
it within 48 hours of purchase. The smaller independent companies need to be hanging on to those coattails and fighting with that. And it's the only way because people generally will turn around and go, "I bought one from you before," as the situation now,
Mm-hmm.
right? And it took you the best part of a week and a half to get it to me after purchase.
Mm-hmm.
Won't be happening again, mate.
Yeah, and the thing is the postage cost does get passed on to the customer, so it's not really like they have to pay extra. I
Exactly.
think most of them usually have a franking machine or whatever it's called. So it's called yep, they usually have them available or they've got printing options. I think sometimes it comes down to the limited amount of people that work there, so they have to like take them in bulk to get them posted depending on the size of them.
Or are they drop shipping?
That is a
They just
good
are they
point.
are they just going, "We've got this," and you buy it, and they've
Yes.
got to source it and get it sent from wherever it is to you. Now, I had this
Yes.
before with another independent little label, right? Hunted and hunted for a particular record, and
Was it blue by any chance?
no, it was red with red splatter,
Okay.
all right?
Alright.
And I hunted, and it was all right. It was only for maybe 2 or 3 weeks, but it was a constant hunt, all right? It was on the go all
Feverish.
day, every day. I was looking
Yeah.
for the record, and I could find it, but it was going to cost me an arsehole for it, and I'm not prepared to do that. Like people that buy them in and resell them at 8 times the price. Fuck you. I'm not having it. Right.
Oh,
So
we're gonna get to that in a minute.
anyway, I found this record, and I was overjoyed. Paid for the record, and I got the email saying, "Thank you for your purchase. We will be getting it sent to you as soon as we can."
Yes.
So the money's pending in my account.
Mhm.
A few days later, I get an email from them saying, "Oh, we haven't got the record. We're really sorry." Oh, I email them back and say, "Okay, can I get a refund?" And I get an
Mhm.
email back saying, "Well, we're only a small independent company. Would you not rather have store credit?"
No, I
And
would rather not.
I was like, "No, I fucking would not. Thank you very much. I've hunted for this bastard for so long now. That's what I want. You told me you had it. I paid you,
Mhm.
saying you don't have it. Would you like something very different?" No, I fucking will not. I will not.
No.
So I sent him the email and said, "No, I appreciate the offer, but no, thank you, not at this time."
Yes.
And the reply that I got was, "Okay, we will refund you, but it will be in 14 days."
Mhm.
What 14 fucking days? It didn't take you 14 days to fucking take it.
No, it
Why
didn't.
14 days to give me back?
It yeah, I don't know. Do you know, I've never been able to work that one out. I think it's like a
Just to give me another fucking slap on the head, right? Right. I got the refund back. It was the 14 days. And then a few days after that, I got an email from them again saying, "We're really sorry about, but we look forward to being of service to you again in the future."
I
They
would immediately delete the email.
they nearly got a fucking email.
Fucking delete, delete, delete. How dare you treat me so bad, then try and treat me good again. I'm not having it.
No, but you know what would happen? I go, "Okay, I'll have one then. Here's the money for it." "Oh, we
Yep.
haven't actually got that.
See
But
you
we
in 14
told
days,
you."
sucker.
Yeah, you bitch. So no,
He did it twice. I think it's the third time.
I appreciate independent record dealers
I do.
because they dig things up that you struggle to find yourself, all
Doing
right?
God's work.
Yes, but don't take the piss, thank you,
Yeah.
because
Well, I
the people
think
will come back and back and back to you because so many
yeah.
people now are buying more and more and more vinyl that if
Mhm.
they can find a dealer or a source that will give them what they ask for in a good, I mean, okay, I don't expect miracles. I don't want it the same day or the next day, but within the same fucking week,
That would be nice. That would be nice.
then I'll go back to them. I'll go back and I'll recommend them to other people that. Anyway, that's me.
No, I think on this point with the independence, I think there's a lot of people going back to something you just said a little bit before that. I think there's a lot of people who are setting timers on all of these rare records with their little shitty online shops and just bumping the prices, enjoying this. It's not even a revival of records anymore. It's just, it is the state of play, right? There's plenty on the go. There's plenty going around. There's some nice stuff. People got money and players and whatever. I think there's an increase in little scabby tramps who are setting up these little online shops and doing what you've just said, saying, oh, we can get XYZ, taking the money and hoping that they can source it after.
Yeah.
I think there's an increase in people who have no fucking idea what they're doing, but they'll find something that's maybe listed on Rare Vinyl, who I cannot ever fault, by the way. Rare Vinyl did me a solid, so forever love them. Who maybe see things on Rare Vinyl, or they see stuff coming up limited edition, or they see stuff that's like in the US and you can only get there, record store day, all that kind of stuff. And they're like, we've got it, we've got it, we've got it. They don't got it. They just hope that they can get it within that time frame between the money clearing.
That's
And
well, that's what it seems. That's what it seems. And
reason I think that is because in the not so distant past, I'm sure it's a blue vinyl. I think that was purchased off that type of website because I know
not
the money was
known.
the blue, the very one. I think it was.
You know what? Can I just tell you something?
Mm,
Vinyl was ordered and purchased from the same company that fucked me about with the vinyl. That
yeah. Okay. All right. I didn't know that. Okay. So I think that company, who I'm not going to name just because I don't want to get sued for anything. I believe that they are that kind of company because somebody phoned me having close to what I can only describe as a panic attack after them saying soz, and her going, but it's 2 weeks and 3 weeks and and I've done, and they nah. I think that's the same kind of company, which makes me wary, very, very wary. And I did go to the internet during that conversation to see if there were any reviews, and they weren't fucking good ones, let me tell you.
I checked afterwards. Due to what
Hmm.
we checked before.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was the same company, and afterwards I said,
How can I describe this to people without saying the name? But when you're on a ship, you look out to the over there, to the very far end over yonder, and that's somewhere that I would never buy anything from after hearing those things. So yeah, if you can put that together, and don't write it if you happen to comment, and if you are the company that I look over yonder, fuck, there you go.
I will
Yeah.
not be. I will not be
Mm-mm.
again.
No, never, never will you get a penny from me. Spinking
Speaking of which,
of bastards. Right, bastards. I wanted the ASAP Rocky vinyl. Told you about it the other day.
I actually hunted my ass off for that for you, and
To no avail. Now, what pissed me off to probably the maximum amount of piss off you can be on a Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever day, I can't remember. So he released it in the US for like $15, $17, something like this, right?
yeah,
Keeping it quite cheap so lots of people could afford it. Now, there's artwork on almost all the different ones. There's different colours. I know there's different this, different that. They're all different, all kind of cool, right? And I thought to myself, I'll pick me up one, can't be that bad. So firstly, the markup that I'm looking at, €50. I beg your pardon. Why is it $10 for what 50 between $15 and $17 I read? How come I can go to a Walmart and get it for less than $20, but here I'm half 100, and that's before I've paid postage in my own country where I live,
yeah.
right? Why is that the problem? Okay, fuck that. We spoke about before. If I really want something, I'm just gonna buy it. So off on my travels, I start looking, and I'm like, okay, this is cool. That's a nice addition. Looking at the artwork at this point, because I'm like, if I'm going to invest in something, I want good artwork. So I found a couple of the artworks I really like. This one, not so bothered about the vinyl, because now I'm thinking into the future of display, and I have a solid idea of what I want my display to look like going up the wall. And I want something that's not, here's a photo of the artist. So I'm looking for something that's like, I want to look at it. So like the drawings on there make sense. The album's all right. I like ASAP, whatever. Anyway, so I end myself on ebay.co.uk looking at one of them for 558 or 556 of your finest pounds.
Yeah.
I close the fucking browser. I can get one thingy off Rough Trade. Rough Trade's usually pretty good. People, for some reason, still underestimate how good just going to the record label's own websites or the artist's own websites are for getting. We'll go to we go to the Amazon, we go to like the bigger outlets, but these ones, they usually have a limited, they usually have a different color, they usually have something in. Went to Rough Trade, they got the black and white, but not the artwork. I want now. So now I'm like, well,
Yeah.
500, it's almost 600, almost 600 pounds, right? Within 24 hours of it going out there, this person thought to themselves, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, and you know what pisses me off more? And this is right. Most, if not all places were maximum one per customer. So this little prick went out to go and, he's one per customer, little prick, right? In his little fucking computer. That's how I imagine him. Right? Having his little, only to put it on eBay for almost 600. This little fucking, right? It just blows my mind. Why? Why are you doing? Why?
You're gonna buy
Why are you ruining the fun? Fucking mad.
you're gonna buy it.
Hmm?
Do you think
Yeah.
anybody will buy it for that
Yeah,
price?
I do. I do.
I think if somebody buys that for that amount of money, they need a slap around the fucking head, because they're not only are they encouraging it,
Yeah, that's the problem.
they're also encouraging it.
They're encouraging it. So people who really was hoping to have a look at that green vinyl, right, and put the thing on the wall to
Yeah.
show, haven't got a chance, haven't got a chance. That said, maybe it's for the best that I didn't get it, because it would have been a rash purchase. It's not that I don't like the album, but I really was just looking at the cover, and that's a dangerous game to start playing.
Right. Now, can I just pull you up on this very point?
Hmm.
We both have just fallen into exactly that little trap, right? And you're to blame.
I am, but I shall tell you something for absolutely free. I went on the Instagram of Bad Worlds and I scrolled down to see said vinyl in action, and I could
No,
not be happier
no, no,
with
no,
my
it's not.
purchase.
And for people that haven't a fucking idea, it's the
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Gorillaz album,
Mountains, yeah.
and it's a double album, and the one
Yeah,
album is a fine.
yeah. Splat. See, like yellow and yellowy orange. It looks fantastic. Almost gold leaning. Do you know what it reminds me of? A sunset. Fuck it. Look, it's a vinyl. It looks like a sunset.
Right. And the second album of the twin set is Liquid Gold,
It is, and it's beautiful.
and it does look really nice, yeah. So
It is
I
fantastic.
wouldn't have normally gone and bought that, but somebody pointed it out to me, and I went and looked, and I went, right now.
Yep. And the thing is, I have got more into the idea that I don't see why I should settle for a vinyl that I don't that I wouldn't want to show off. So I'm in this kind of, as I'm buying stuff, there's two things. One, I don't mind buying a regular old vinyl, right? A black vinyl, if it's something that I'd be like, fucking got it, right? I don't care about that. I think that's cool. But there is something about owning one that I like to look at,
Yeah.
just with my, just like this, spinning for its what fucking 20 minutes, but meh, right? There is something so fucking satisfactory. And then to add to that, the fact that I never, ever to date have managed to buy something on these limited 500 runs, or these limited vault that are always closed, or this, you need to be on an email list and you still need to beat everybody there. I've never managed, and that's the first one. So it's kind of like it's like a landmark one. One, it's my first liquid one, which I've been circling the drain on, haha, for a while now. And the second is, it's the first time I've managed to buy a vault. I don't know if I'm ever going to find, or if I'm ever going to be on time to buy another one in the future. But I do know that I think this one is so nice. I'm fucking pleased as punch with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can't fucking wait.
It's not something I would have. I've looked at them, and I've got really nice, but I've never really kind of gone, I really need that in my life. But now I'm starting to collect the coloured vinyls and the splatters and such like. I'm not going to be buying many of them, but that one is very nice. That one is, I think.
I think it's also the colours. I think putting the red in, because Youngblood had one, and of course it was red. It looked like blood. And I'm like, okay, cool. Sabrina Carpenter had one and it looked like fizzy bubble champagne. But to me, I feel like there is something about the colour combination of this one that's just kind of, I don't know, it's just, it's very run of the mill, but at the same time, it doesn't make me go, oh, it's a bit gimmicky. And you should with liquid vinyl, you should pause for a second and go, that's a bit gimmicky, isn't it? And it is, but it feels like a very thoughtful pressing based on the artwork and what we know about what you said before, like how the album was put together was like through travel where they've been. So then the splatter and the liquid and the sleeves and the music match.
They do.
And I think that's nice.
Yeah. It's quite a combination to get right, I would imagine, as well.
Yeah, I think it's a very thoughtful thing where I think the young blood put in red so it looks like blood. That's lazy to me because I've never seen him personally do anything weird with blood. It's just, it doesn't. So I think that's a lazy thing. But this one is like a very conscious, very nicely put together one. And I appreciate that. I appreciate the consistency across everything. Everything that I'm going to look at from when it's in my hand and I open it up, everything I look at is completely consistent. Can't ask for more.
No, absolutely not.
Can't.
Absolutely not. And it was reasonably priced as well when you think about it.
It was, and I haven't regretted it for a goddamn second.
No.
Sometimes I don't know. I don't know if you ever get this. I have. I have to say records with an S now. Sometimes I have records regret because I ordered too many, and then I think, "What the fuck I do that for?" Oh, no.
Do you know what? Someone's fucking fused up here, and I'm just on a hunt now,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I've bought since Christmas. Christmas itself. I mean, before that is another fucking story.
Oh, that was bad. Yes, same.
I've bought about five.
Let me see what I'm at.
Haven't been fucking released yet, and I've bought them. What the fuck am I doing?
I actually can't remember how many I've got. I know I've got the Gorillas on order. I know I've got Joji on order. I've got 30 Seconds to Mars on order. I've got something else on order because in my head I'm waiting for 4. And I want to get that one I just mentioned. So that would be 5. I'm missing one. What have I ordered that I haven't received yet? Because
No,
all my stuff I was like,
nobody.
it's it's very, I can't remember. It's ridiculous, really, because that's overconsumption, except for the fact that I know full well they'll all get rinsed because I'm still switching, I'm still rotating what's out on display at the moment. I'm like, if I've got a chance, I'll work downstairs and I'm switching what's in display so I can have a look at the covers of just random fucking records. Like, have that. Thank you very much.
See, I don't do that. And in fairness, your mum's a bit pissed off with me because the way I've set them up on the rack, Lynyrd Skynyrd was at the back so she could see them, and that worked well. But I've Albert the Tetties
Okay.
Skynyrd's are in the middle.
Yeah.
We ended up looking at Ultravox. It's a good Ultravox though. It's the Raging Eden picture disc
All right.
with the horse head. Fucking love.
I am, no.
She said, "Where's Skynyrd gone?" And Jelly, because
Oh,
Jelly
yeah.
there as well. She said, "Where's Skynyrd and Jelly?" I said, "They're in the middle." She said, "You piece of shit."
You're going to die if you're not careful. But yeah, I have taken great joy in swapping them round. And now I'm planning my display wall. And it sounds really fucking display wall. But no, it's the one that's on display right now that's out is I will play it anyway. It's not there for just everyone to go, oh, that's nice that you've got that. It'll still get played. And I want to be able to swap them round as well. So I'm trying to plan it right now. And I think I want to do red, green, and I have one green vinyl, but I would not be prepared to put it on the little pop ball thing. And it's also not the right green. And then maybe white, and then I need the artwork to match. So that's kind of what I'm working on. But that colours may change when I see the ones that I've got coming in because I've got the liquid one, I've got a red one, I've got a red smoke one. What the hell have I forgotten? I've forgotten one because I was very excited and I've forgotten what it is. And I bought it like 2 weeks ago. Whatever, I haven't got my list. It doesn't really matter. So yeah, I am thinking about that and I want to have them on display as well. And then I also want to randomly change that display. I have found on this note little corners, little plastic corner things, right? and they adhere to the wall, but they've got a gap in the top, so you can slide it down, slide the sleeve down, and it just sits just so. So you haven't got this big bulky bottom bits like that stick out and all that. It's just really flush to the wall. As well as those, they do these little flat bits with just like the bit that the record would sit through out of the sleeve, and it's got like a little bit of a tension bit so it wouldn't like slide back off. And so I'm thinking I'm going to do a row diagonal. Oh, do you know what? It works. So one here, and one here, and a square, or something like that, but not perfectly spaced, just slightly. I'm thinking that's going to be my next thing that I want to do. I am concerned about dust. And then I thought to myself, what if I purchased some vinyls, records from a second-hand shop, if I can find them in the colours that I want and stuff like that. But I'm not really sure.
Hmm.
It's a work in progress. I'll work it out.
Well, the difference is, right, where you're going to display yours
Mm.
so people can come and look at them. Mine, as you very well know, are all racked
Hmm.
up.
Can't see them.
People will come and go, "Oh, what's that?" I say, "You fucking touch that! Don't you fucking touch that!"
You'll get a fucking
You
hiding.
can look at the ones on that side, 'cause they're the shitty ones. Don't touch them. I will show you if you want to see. I will show you, but you stay there, and I'll
And
show
you don't
you.
touch it. In fact, you do like this, and you do like this, and you don't fucking touch them. No, I am. I don't know. I feel like, firstly, I'm looking at my money on the wall, and I don't think that's a bad thing at all. Some people have shoes, some people have bags, some people have, I don't know, crack habits, whatever. Same difference. I think I want to look at mine. Do you know what I could do? Because I've got a bunch of red ones. What if I just had rows of the red ones? That's too nice. It might be that. Oh, that'd be fucking stunning.
Like a spectrum.
Yeah.
You've lost your mind, you know that.
But I think, like, there's much worse things I could be spending my money on. And it's, to be fair, it's not even about money in the end. It's just like, I don't know. I keep telling everyone's like, oh, I can't do that. And I'm like, why can't you do that? Like, you're going to die one day. So why don't you buy the vinyl, put it on, listen to it and look at it? What the fuck? That's it. So I don't care anymore. So I'm gonna need like 9 red ones. And I think I've only got 4 or 5.
There's a red one in the early collection.
I know.
You could just put that in for
I would, because it's a particular bright shade.
the nice red.
It is. It's a very nice one. And I have
The same
different.
red. You know that one you bought me at Christmas, the
Mm,
Japan. It's the
hmm
same shade as that, I think.
I know, I checked that to make sure. So that's a nice one. I've got an etched red one coming. I'm really interested to see what that looks like. It's just flat reds I've got. And then I've got a red smoke one coming. I know that much. That's the Joji one, which I can't fucking wait for. 6th of Feb. But I don't know when I'm actually going to get it through the door. So yeah, loads of stuff. Very happy. If you were a wrestler, or a UFC fighter or a boxer, whatever,
Oh,
what song would it be? There's a point to this. What song would it be that you walked out to? Yeah.
do you know what? It's something I've never really thought about.
I know, but now you've got to, because you're kind of on the spot as well.
Truth or Dare by Nerd.
Really?
Yeah, because I like the beat.
That's very nice. I don't have any nerd. I'm slowly building this kind of Rolodex of what I feel is gaps now. Gaps for my personal taste and gaps that I believe should be in amongst them. And so that's going to be added.
If it's not that, it'll probably be Ramstein's Bang Bang. Is it Bang Bang? What's the title? What's the title?
God, I don't even listen to them.
Firefly.
Okay, cool. That's nice. I'm glad we got that cleared up. Okay, right. If you were having a day where you were like, I don't want to get up, fuck this everything, and then I'm not bothered, but you had to get up because you got work and stuff, just like the rest of us. What song would you put on?
As a melancholy song to drag.
No, you better get up and get your ass to work, do your job, and shut your mouth.
Oh, the inspirational type song. No good. Callio.
Okay.
Got a kicking opening.
And on that note, if anybody has the half black, half white vinyl, please get in touch with immediacy, post haste. I don't care how you get in touch. You can send me a messenger pigeon through my window and I will accept it
And
like this.
yeah.
And then I will attach the money to its foot and send it back. And if you could then attach the vinyl and then send it back, and then I will post it. So anything like that is
Yeah.
handy. That's a good track. Do I have one more question? Yes, I do, actually. We spoke about this, but you've probably had time to think about it since. And you have also been looking for and purchased vinyl. When I asked you, do you have gaps in your collection? And you went, no, not really. Was that true? No, it wasn't. Knew it. Also have been thinking about it. I was like, he said no, but then has been looking, so it's impossible.
Yeah. So the gap I've just filled, is the Gorilla,
Yeah.
and the one I've just bought is the Hounds of Love Kate Bush.
That colour is stunning.
It's actually, there's the purple one,
Mhm.
raspberry beret. It's called, and it's purple, but it's shimmery as well.
That is fucking nice. Do you know what you'll have to do? You'll have to post a picture of it on our Instagram so people can actually see what we're talking about.
I could probably post pictures of all of them because as they
I
come
think
in,
so.
before I put them to rest, I want to have a look and I don't want to take them out the sleeve. It's on my
Oh, that's a nice one. Remember this nice blue one? It's lovely. We'll never see it again. Yeah. No, you should post some stuff to the Instagram, post a couple of pictures or whatever and tag them and let people see what we're talking about because I have noticed that sometimes these coloured vinyls, once they're purchased and you're looking for them, all you can see is reseller pictures, stupid prices. And I've also noticed they seem to increase the colour filter on it. So the colour that you're actually getting looks very, very different to what the resellers are doing. So I think it'd be nice to just for people to see what the fuck we're even talking about.
I'll do that. I'll get on it. Yeah. I'll make sure I've got all of the relevant photos of the said articles, and I'll get them put up.
And I shall start adding a couple bits and pieces as well because I have some very nice stuff.
Yeah.
I do. I do. And I'm adding more nice stuff to it. And between us, we could probably have about 74 rainbows.
Do you know what? You're probably right.
Yeah, getting there. All right, cool. I'll be Zara.
And I've been Ian.
Ta
See you later.